Hi, I'm Haresha, and this is my sister-in-law, my friend, my bestie, Tiffany.
Yeah.
And we are here to say that we are finally starting a podcast. Woo!
Yes.
We are very excited.
Yes.
I will let you know that this is a safe space,
Absolutely.
but nothing is off the table. We have lots of topics, lots of great things to talk about, but we are sharing from our heart and a real place. And we ask you to just come in and enjoy all the wonderful topics, all the things that we have to say, all the things that we might give you the scoop on stuff.
Yes.
Spill the tea. It's going to be good. All in love.
All in love. So we decided to start this podcast. The name that we came up with is Sisters of Promise. It's the S.O.P podcast. So we wanted that to sound like cool. So we're gonna say what's up, y'all. So the reason why we wanted to start this is because we always are sitting around talking and stuff, and we just was like we can do this. We see a lot of we always wanted to start a podcast, so now we finally are starting a podcast, y'all.
Yeah, I think we've been talking about this for about
forever. 8
years or so.
This is it's a long time coming, and it's here, y'all.
But we finally have the time to do this. And it's about that time.
Y'all. So we're gonna get right into it, y'all, because this is our first one we introduced y'all, but we want y'all to enjoy the video as well. So we're gonna come up. So the topic we came up with for today is this being a boy mom. So we're gonna tell y'all the pros and maybe some cons about being a boy mom. So here we go. So Risha, what are some pros of being a boy mom?
Pros.
I know a con.
I think I'm looking at a con right now.
Okay, so what are some pros about being a boy mom?
I would have to say, pros, there's so many pros to being a boy mom. Mm-hmm. But something that just stands out is that the fact that they're really gentle and they're loving, they protect us.
Yes.
They're always in our space, for sure.
Always. Oh my God. No personal space. No personal space.
So, there are lots of boundaries there. Yeah. But I feel like when you need them, they're always there.
Yes. Yes,
from the smallest to the oldest.
Yeah.
They're always listening, and I feel like their hearts are after their mom's hearts too.
Yes.
And so they want us to be happy. And
absolutely. So
that would be some of the pros. What about you?
I think they're very compassionate. Also they're I know I can say they like to check up on you, make sure you're okay. So if I could be in the bathroom from a long period of time, not even doing anything, probably using the bathroom, they'll come to the door. Mom, are you okay? I know my oldest does. He does it all the time. Mom, you all right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm fine.
It's like that.
Yeah.
Are you okay?
Very cuddly. Even my 13-year-old gets on my lap and sits there with his phone. I'm like, why are you not 5'9", sitting on my lap? And I'm 5'5". He just long legs on my lap, looking at his phone. But that's pros. There's some pros that I can think of. It's a lot more pros though, because I mean, being a boy mom is awesome. It's an awesome job.
It is.
I don't have any cons.
I don't think I have any cons either.
I don't have any cons
because we love being their mom.
Yeah, pretty much.
Generally love it.
Yeah, because our boys are funny. So anyway, speaking of funny, what is a funny moment you can think of? It could be when they were little, or it could be now, whatever. A funny moment you could think of being a mom, something that happened.
So many funny moments. So many funny moments, but one funny moment that stands out, I think the most would be, I have lots of embarrassing moments where they said things at inappropriate times.
Oh my God, I can remember a moment with you with Kanan telling people you had a wig on.
Oh yeah. And they pick the most awkward moments to say things.
They will.
To remind us of who we are and what we're doing in that moment.
Absolutely. Because, I think...
That's funny.
But yeah, I know my son, one time, my oldest son, Isaiah, he put his hand up under my wig in church. Just randomly. We were like, in church, I was holding him.
You just have to like, you smack it back, like,
stuck his hand up my wig. I'm like, okay, thank you. Everybody know now.
A few more steps up.
Right. This was
not gonna be there anymore.
This was my hair for a little while, so you made everybody know. But
it's so funny. Boys are a trip.
Yes, that's funny.
But we love them and we want them to do their best.
Yes.
Yeah. What do you think is your most prized moment of being a boy mom?
My most prized moment is when I found out I was having a boy. Like, and I really wanted a girl. Like, I really wanted a girl. And it's like instantly when I found out I was having a boy, it's like the name that I was supposed to name him came right into my spirit. Like, I just automatically knew that I was supposed to name him Isaiah. Like, I didn't, and the thing was, I was thinking about, I wanted a girl, but I never thought of any girl names. Like, no girl names came to my mind. And as soon as I went to the hospital, went to the doctor, they said, "You're having a boy." And like that same day, I heard Isaiah in my spirit. And I was like, oh my God. Wow. And it was like, he was like, it was meant from,
Yeah, that's really happened. That's actually really special.
Yeah.
That the most prized moment is when you found out you were having a boy.
Yeah.
That's amazing.
Yeah.
Yes.
What about you?
I feel I've had, of course, like a lot of prized moments. Just being their moms.
Yeah.
But I think when they do things, when they come and talk to me, and let me in their space, I think those are the most prized moments. When we communicate and we communicate where I'm not just initiating the conversation, but
like actual conversation.
They're like, "Mom, I need this, or I need to know how to do this."
It's hard for the boys to talk to their moms about certain things, but like you said, Isaiah comes to me about certain things that I wouldn't even think he would come to me about, and it's like, wow,
it's like I'm winning.
Yeah. You trust me, to be in your space. So would you trade being a boy mom with being a girl mom?
No, I wouldn't. And I say that because, for the simple fact that I'm already a boy mom.
Right.
So it's like I can't take that back.
Right.
And now I do have like thoughts of like, oh, I wonder what it'd be like to have a little girl.
Right.
To have a little me.
Right. Little pretty girl. Nails done.
I do wonder about that.
Yeah.
And who knows, the Lord willing.
Yes.
It may be a thing.
And then we just might be boy moms,
Yeah. Might just be boy moms. And then might have a girl and be like, oh, I don't know what to do with you. Because, I've been a boy mom for so long.
Exactly.
How old are your boys?
So, my oldest boy is 13. Jesus. He's a teenager, and I have a 7-year-old about to be 8 on next week, and a 6-year-old. Yeah, so he's the baby. And he lets it be known that he is the baby. Like, I'm the baby. Sure. That's my mama. Yeah. So how old are your boys, Richard?
So I will share that my next Tuesday, my oldest will be 16. Yeah.
We don't look like we got these grown kids. That's a blessing.
16. So sweet 16, here we come.
Yeah.
And then I have a 7-year-old.
16.
Big jump. But there's a 7-year-old here as well.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Yeah. There's lots of gap. There's a big gap.
Yeah. And
the ages of our kids.
So how does it feel to have like a 16-year-old, like that gap? Because we both have that gap. Like I have a 6-year-old and then a 13-year-old. So how does it feel?
You know what? Honestly, I've gotten used to it.
Yeah.
When I first started, when I realized that I was gonna be having another kid, 10 years.
Right.
Right. I already had a 10-year-old. I'm like, oh, there's a one coming. I was a little nervous because I'm like, oh wow, that's such a big gap. Like, I have to go back to carrying car seats, and I have to go
after 10 years
to carry a baby bag and a car. You know, I've just I was a little overwhelmed at one point, but life has gone on, and it's actually really good because the younger one really looks up to the older son, my older son.
And he actually helps you a lot with him too.
He does.
Yeah.
From the gate. He was there and he was so protective over this little baby. He was just like, this is our baby. And he just said he has such a heart for his younger brother, just to do well. He gets on him.
Yeah.
And the youngest really listens to him, and he's able to make decisions based on what his brother tells him. So that's been a really big help in a lot of ways for me, with just maneuvering through all the changes back then. He helped in a lot of ways of saying this is my brother, and I'm going to do what it takes to make sure he's doing what he needs to do.
Right.
And so it's been a big help.
So with my situation, it's I my younger two are my stepkids. So it's before Isaiah was by himself, he was just the only kid, the only child for a long time, and then all of a sudden I get two small kids, and he's for a little while he was fighting for attention because he was so used to having all of my attention, and now he has to share it, so it wasn't a lot of help. With him, and he didn't really understand at one point why I gotta be a big brother. I'm not a big brother, I'm the only child. So now he's really starting to get used to it now, more, because he's starting to more they won't listen to me, but he's really starting to own his brother, his older brother, his big brother role now.
So he's owning it now.
Yeah, he's starting to own it now.
Yeah.
But so
that's awesome.
That's cool.
Yeah.
So
and that's gonna help him mature in that way of the space is, I'm able to share my mom, and that's a beautiful thing, being able to to slide over.
He at first he didn't really care for it. I don't want to be no big brother.
That's awesome.
But now he's starting to own his big they my brothers. And I know that when he started to accept it, because at first he wouldn't say that they were his brothers. Oh. And then eventually he started to accept they my brothers, and he introduced them as his brothers. So
I love it. That was one of those make me smile moments as a mom.
Yeah,
that's beautiful.
That's good.
Yeah. So, let's see. What do you think are some of your hopes for your boys for the future?
So, my hopes for the future is that they further their education. A lot of opportunities that I didn't get coming up, they get better opportunities now, and I feel if college is available for you, just try it. I'm not saying college is not for everybody, so I really want them to at least try to do that, because I think it'll make a better opportunity for them and make their lives a little bit better, and also them to become really good men, men of God, for one, accepting God as their personal savior, just letting him lead their way. And if they do that, that'll be a blessing for me.
Yeah. I would say on the same line, that they would just be dreamers, dare to try new things.
Right.
My hope is that they would know that they were loved enough to try things and to go after their dreams, and know that they're supported.
Right.
You have moms and you have dads, and you're supported so well.
Right.
So go after those things that you desire to have, even a college and finishing high school, and just living life to the fullest. Enjoy your childhood while you're a child.
Exactly.
There's nothing stopping you.
Exactly.
Go out there and be the best kid, and then go out there and be the best adult that you can be,
Right.
So I just want to push them. I want them to just feel hopeful for the future.
Right. Do you think that either one of your kids are gonna follow in your footsteps with like singing and stuff and music and all that?
Actually, yes. I think they will. Now, I will say, the oldest child, he's a little reserved in that way. But he started off like singing.
Yeah, he did.
And even when I tried to play the piano, he would pick little things up that he learned at such an early age.
Yeah.
And those things, like, they never leave you.
Exactly.
And so him, I feel like he has a gift of song, but he's a little bit more like, I haven't got there yet.
Yeah.
And that's okay.
Right.
Now with the youngest, he sings all the time.
Oh,
like,
yeah.
he's it's like, this is my thing. Yeah. It makes me happy. It makes me joyful. It's like a little me.
Yeah.
Like, I really... talk about little me's. Like, I really see him singing. I see him flourishing in it. And he loves it in school. Mm-hmm. He loves worship. He loves praise. He's all after it. Like, I'm going for this. If this is a thing, like, I want to do this.
Right. So I honestly feel like Isaiah, when he, like I said, when he was younger, he used to sing all the time. Like, he was always into like music and singing. Yeah. His favorite songs, he would be like singing all the time, making up songs, all that. But now that he's older, he don't say a lot about singing and stuff. And I think he really wants to, like, because he still likes music, but he doesn't like do a lot of that side. With my stepkids, I think they're more into like instruments. And then I do, my youngest, being that he's not even like my blood child, but he does like art and like, you know, making stuff. So like, I think God does stuff.
Yes,
he really does. He really does stuff.
He's orchestrating everything.
He knows what to do. So he kind of put that, like, they're not my biological kids, but they really, like, some things that my youngest kid does, he reminds me of myself. I don't even know why, but that's just how God works. So, but yeah, I think he kind of got that, and his mom and dad could have that trait, but the art, he loves to draw, he loves to create stuff. My middle son, I think he wants to do more drumming, more like in the instrument way, and then Isaiah's more into like graphic design and stuff like that. So I don't know if he's gonna sing, but he's gonna do something. Like he wants to do sports, but he wants to have a back. He wants to have that back, that fall back on something else. Where if the sport thing doesn't work out, he'll have like that graphic design or that, you know, whatever that is. Yeah. Whatever he decides. But
they go after it.
Yeah.
Nothing's stopping them.
Exactly.
So how do you deal with like communication gaps? Have you ever had any communication gaps with kids where they just like, I just don't want to talk about it, or I just you know, or just silence?
A lot with my youngest. He has like issues with that, communicating his emotions, and like he can't really like, he don't have a handle on it right now. I guess I don't know if it's dealing with his age or if it's something else. But he has a lot of issues with kind of like trying to communicate that. Like if it's something really he gets upset, he can't really like tell me what's wrong. He'll either shut down or he'll just get really angry and don't want to say anything, or he'll, you know. Yeah. And sometimes he'll say, "Mommy, I'm angry," and I'm like, "Why are you mad?" And he'll tell me like, "I'm mad because I couldn't do this, or I don't know how to tie my shoe." And I said, "Come on, let's practice." Trying to give him some, and he practiced and he finally got it. So things frustrate him. Yeah. And I try to kind of communicate, and I be looking up some stuff on YouTube and all that, because I really want to learn how to deal with certain things. Yeah. Because like I said, like you said, like I was a mom, and then I had a little gap, and I was just one kid mom. Now I'm a 3-kid mom. Yeah. So
you're still learning and maneuvering.
Yeah, still learning. Yeah. Still trying to learn different personalities, because all 3 of them have a different personality. So you know, trying to set, because you can't discipline one child, you know, the same. So you try to make, this might not work for him, but it might work for my oldest. Like, or you can probably like give him a pop or a spanking, but the baby might not need a spanking. He might need to be talked to, or might need to be, you know, redirected, you know. So yeah.
And you know, working with him, like, and motivating them are the best. Like, let's sit down, let's see what is your I would say discipline language. Like, you know, do we need to talk it out? Like, what can we bring to the table where we can sit and do this together and kind of work through? Because I think those things are important for boys when they're young, is to be able to talk through with their mom or with their dad, or in a safe space where they can kind of put their emotions out on the table. This is what I feel. Even if they don't really know how they feel, we're laying it on the table. Then we can kind of sort through together. Sometimes as a family, we can sit and we can kind of talk about the things that are on our hearts, and come up with the best solution for everyone.
Yeah, because like with him, it's like I have to with Aiden, which is my middle son, I don't have to really explain to him all the time why I get after him on something. But with my youngest, I may have to come and say the reason why I did this is because he might think it's the end of the world because he, you know, but if I explain to him, this is why mommy took this from you because you were doing this. And then he said, okay, mommy, like he understands better. And I learned that because it took me a little while, but I learned. It's getting better. You know, I'm learning how to work with him and stuff. He's doing a whole lot better with his, like, you know, reactions to things and his temper and stuff. So, God is good.
Yes, for sure. For sure.
Yes. So, do you think it was like, I know it's some ups and downs about raising boys, but do you think it would be easier to raise girls, maybe, or do you think it'd be like the same?
Well, once again, it's like it's hard to tell because it's like
boy moms, so.
You know, because it's so easy for us to say, "Oh, I could so easily just do my girl's hair or like dress her in a pretty cute dress and all those things," but that may not even be the case.
Right, exactly. Because her hair might be looking crazy.
No, it's just like, well, for once, like my boys had hair when they were younger.
Right.
And so I would do their hair and stuff like that. So it's just hard to say right now until I guess we walk through that. And so, I would say, I don't know. I just feel like because this is the space that we're in, you know, it's like it's hard to tell what that would look like.
Exactly. Like you said, like, I don't know. Because I was a girl, but I never had to raise a girl. I have never had. When even growing up, it was just me and my cousin, my one girl cousin, and it was a bunch of boys. So we didn't have that, like, girls. You know, like the girls. You know, I had my aunties used to take us out and stuff like that and have good fun with us. But you know, I never had to, you know, a niece or anybody to like, you know.
Well, I was just gonna say that I do have a niece. Yeah. And I have like taken care of other younger girls. Yeah. And them things can be kind of feisty.
Oh yeah. I believe.
You know, the mouth is real when it comes to girls. But you know, we still love them. we still you know. I still would like to take that journey.
Oh yeah, that would be a nice journey.
In the will of God, I would love to take that journey, though.
I think that would be I think it'll be good because, like, you know, I honestly think it would kind of mellow my boys out to have a girl in the house. Then again, I don't know because she probably be just as rough as them.
Oh my gosh, that's funny.
Yeah. So. Yeah, this is our podcast, y'all. Like, do you have any more questions?
Right now I don't. But this is fun though.
Yes.
I feel like we haven't had time to really like talk about these things either.
Yeah, and it's good to put them out. And like, now we got to come up with our next topic because I'm really excited about the next one, y'all. Like, but yeah, this is exciting. I'm really excited. Because this is what we do anyway. We sit around and talk. And and I feel like if we can get some viewers and some people to come in and in the future we'll have guests and it's gonna be good.
For sure.
It's gonna be good. So yeah, man, I'm excited about this. I'm glad that we were able to do this and God has allowed us the time to get it done.
For sure.
I'm just excited, y'all. I'm just excited. And we're gonna also have like times we just do like worship and if you in prayer and all of that. Like
we'll take prayer requests. We love to pray.
Because we this is what a part of who we are. So we're gonna do all of this, y'all. It's gonna be fun. We're gonna have some laughs. We're gonna have some cries.
Yeah.
You know, we're gonna.
I'm a crybaby.
Oh, me too. So
it don't take much.
Telling you, we're gonna be on here crying. Y'all gonna be crying with us, and because it's a safe place, and we want everybody to know that. Even if in the comments, if you want to just comment something, if you want some advice about something, you want prayer about something, you got a topic that you want us to talk about, just put it in the comments. We're ready, y'all. We're ready for it. But like I said, we thank y'all so much for joining us, for watching us. We don't want to make it overcapacitated, with the time, but
but we can elaborate a little bit more about the Daughters of Promise.
Yeah, we can do that. We'll do that. So the Sisters of Promise. So basically, we are Sisters of Promise. My interpretation of it is basically saying that God, the promise of God, like we are sisters in Christ. We are sisters in love. We are sisters. We have known each other forever, since we were younger, and anointed voices. Lord Jesus, and we have been sisters forever, and God has promised us, He has done so much for us over the years, as sisters as well as individuals, and we always come back together, and God placed us together for a reason. We've been together forever, and even to the point when we married brothers. For sure. So God has it's got to be fell in place. It got to be a promise. So we are Sisters of Promise, and we want y'all to please come and join us. And the reason for the podcast is to encourage women, encourage everybody. Actually,
we just want to encourage you.
Yes, and just let y'all see the transparency, because we want y'all to see us and know us, because we just who we are. And we're real individuals. We real with real lives. Yeah, exactly.
And we just want to share. We want you to feel this is a safe place. To communicate and just discuss topics. We're open to feedback, to hear what you have to say as well. We're just excited for this new season, this new journey that we're taking. And this is all new. I am not the camera person. Oh no. This is the picture queen. Oh yeah. But and I also do TikTok sometimes, so I do be in the camera sometimes. But
one of our kids. That's why I was saying the time, because they got people. But we do want to we want to continue to let y'all know that we are here to just have an open we're gonna open books, and we're gonna let y'all see us.
And our boys are ready for us now. So
we gotta get back to the boys, but we do it. We have enjoyed this. This is gonna be awesome, y'all. We want y'all to just be looking forward to the next one, and we'll see y'all later.
Peace.